Indianapolis on the minors that, you know, if you weren't happy doing what you're doing, they could very easily replace you. So I just was very, very fortunate to be able to spend the time at Indiana, fourth line or not.
How many different penalty-killing systems or plays did Al Orber have?
Well, Al was a very good delegator, and he delegated Butchie the penalty kill in those days. And Butch used to dissect the tapes and go over them, and then before the game we would go over what our game plan was, which side we would flush them up and where we would go. And really, Al was great at delegating, and Butch did all of that.
So you're being very kind and saying he was the brains of the outfit, is that it?
Well, I think he did pass me the puck earlier in this interview.
Well, the thing is, we didn't watch a lot of tape. I mean, I did, and then got ready for playoffs and stuff like that. But as Billy would tell you, we didn't watch a lot of tape. It was just a lot of hockey sense and sort of common knowledge of how to play the game. But, you know, Billy, you know, you won 3 Stanley Cups with the New York Islanders, and then you left us, and you won a Stanley Cup with the Edmonton Oilers. What was the biggest difference, really, when you went from the Island to the Oilers? And I don't mean about skill, but just, you know, just overall, you walk into one room, you walk into another room. What, in your opinion, would be the biggest difference?
Well, just opposite ends of the spectrum, really. In New York here, we were all married, and in Edmonton, they had, you know, 17 single guys. And the nucleus of that hockey team was single, and Glenn Sather coached it as if they were single. He did a great job for what they had out there, and it was just one heck of a lot of fun. And New York was a whole lot of fun on the other end of things. I was a disciplinarian, and we actually enjoyed that.
I seem to remember, and tell me if I'm wrong here, but as the Oilers were making their move and getting closer to being ready to win the Stanley Cup, they kind of mouthed off a little bit. And I know a lot of the Islanders players took exception to that. What was it like going over to the other side and experience that sort of brashness that the Oilers had, that the Islanders never really displayed?
I got a taste of that in the first game at home when they hoisted the cup. Kevin Lowe had wanted me to carry the cup around the ice, and I had nothing to do with that. So that's when I first caught on. But
Dad.
And as I said, it was just a whole lot of fun and a great experience to be up there.
Billy, do you have any particular memories of this building? I mean, we're going down memory lane, and of course the Islanders are moving to Brooklyn next year. But any thoughts on you know, what the Coliseum meant to you and your career?
Well, it was great to come home every night and you know, we never questioned a full crowd. We had sellouts every night, and our fans were unbelievable for us. And probably the night I remember the most would be the first cup that I was part of against Minnesota in the final, winning it at home. And I think the fans stayed here for about a half hour after the game, and it's something you won't forget.
When you daydream a little bit and you think about the National Hockey League goal you score that stands out most in your mind, what would it be?
Probably the first one. You probably remember those the most, and happened to be against a buddy I played junior with, so that was even a little bit better. But
who's that?
That was against Patty Regan of Calgary in the old barn there when they moved from Atlanta that first year.
Was that the night we were -5?
Yes.
All right, I sense there are different recollections of that game depending on who you ask. But Billy, great to see you back here at the Coliseum. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Good to see you, partner. Good to see you.
Billy Carroll, part of 3 of the 4 Islanders Stanley Cup teams. This was Cup number 4 for the franchise. The Edmonton Oilers would get their revenge a year later, but was this ever sweet for Dennis Potvin and his teammates?